MATS here, which stands for Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport. It's Mike Laidley.
I'm the Deputy Director for Antares for Orbital Sciences Corporation, and we're certainly glad to be here today to kick off the inaugural flight of Antares.
This is the first truly built from the ground up new liquid fuel launch facility in about 25-30 years. There have been a rebuild of several facilities, but this is built from the ground up. We were very pleased that Orbital chose Virginia to come launch their new rocket from, and we started groundbreaking in June of 2009, really started into the construction heavy 2010. Around fall of 2011, it was the structure itself was pretty much in place, and then it was testing out, checking out all the liquid fuel system, a lot of cryogenic, super cooled liquid fuels, high pressure, all the other systems that go with it. Went on through 2012. In October 1st, 2012, we turned the launch pad over to Orbital and brought the rocket out. We went through another complete series of fully integrated tests that ended in the hot fire February 22nd, 2012.
Yeah, back in October, we brought out our Stage 1 core to begin stage level testing on the fueling activities and the launch vehicle at the pad interface. So we started those operations in mid-October. I think we were detoured a little by the hurricane that came in late October, and picked back up again in November. Did our fueling tests starting in December. Got through a number of fueling activities where we loaded LOX, RP, and helium on the vehicle. And then all that culminated in, as Dale indicated, a Stage 1 hot fire test that ran for about 30 seconds on February 23rd. It took us about another 3 or 4 weeks to get that vehicle deconfigured and back down, and back into our HIF, which you've seen. I think you've seen that Stage 1 over there, and bring out the test mission vehicle. So this is a fully integrated Antares vehicle. It's got a payload simulator on top that will simulate the cargo carrying capabilities for Antares before our demo mission.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's great. So the vehicle, as it lifts off, it'll weigh about 640,000 pounds. It'll produce about 740,000 pounds of thrust at takeoff through Stage 1 flight. Stage 1 flight's about 220 seconds. Then we'll coast for a bit. We'll deploy the fairing, and then ignite Stage 2. That'll burn for about 160 seconds, and then we'll deploy the payload. Any questions?
I was wondering, we're all more familiar with space shuttle launches than triad. How will this be different? Obviously, taking off on liquid fuel, kind of like a Russian rocket.
Right.
And then just go through how it will look.
Sure. With the thrust to weight ratio being as close to 1 as it is, it's going to be a slow liftoff from the pad. So it's going to lift off slow like the space shuttle does. Obviously, with the solid rocket motors, that's quite a show. But we've got the 2 main engines. We've got a fairly sophisticated acoustic suppression system on the pad, and that'll keep the noise down as we lift off. But once we're up above the pad, it should be a pretty good acoustic wave that'll come back over the island. The vehicle will lift off. It'll be visible. Certainly, we hope it's a clear day tomorrow, and it'll be visible from all the sites that we're here on the seashore. It should be visible low on the horizon. As far away as Washington, D.C. I've seen a couple of plots that show even up to maybe Philadelphia and areas like that. It'll be visible on the north and certainly down south. So it should be a pretty good show for folks on the East Coast. It's going to move slow coming out of here, but it'll pick up speed once we get well into stage 1 berth.